So you are ready to reach your health and fitness goals. You are ready to lose body fat and build some muscle. So what do people do? They go on Amazon, they go to their vitamin shop, and they look at all of these supplements. There's so many supplements. They claim to do outrageous things, and I am here to help you guys swift through the bullshit and find the most effective supplements according to evidence-based research. Hi guys, my name is Alex. I am a behavior health coach, and welcome to my channel. Please take the time to like and subscribe. First things first, there is no such thing as a magic pill. You have to have certain elements in check before you dive into the supplement world. If you want to lose weight, you need to be in a caloric deficit. If you want to build muscle, you should be in a caloric surplus or in maintenance, and you need to apply the right stimulus, do the right exercises to get you to your goals. So sleep is also very important. You need to make sure you have adequate amount of quality sleep, stress management, all of those things trump any supplement that you will find. Those come first. Doing supplements before those things is like putting quality gas into a car that doesn't run. So, make sure you have new tires, check your oil, check your engine, all of that stuff. Do that before you put the premium gas in. Okay, so let's say you have all those things dialed in. Let's talk about which supplements work the best. So today I'm going to be talking about protein supplement, creatine supplement, pre-workouts, and which ingredients you should be looking for in pre-workouts, and CBD and multivitamins. So those are going to be the supplements I'm going to be talking about today, and they all are backed by research. I can't stress this enough, you guys. All of these supplements that I'm going to be talking about are to supplement your diet and exercise. So everything I say, just please keep in mind that your diet, your exercise, your sleep, your stress management, all of those boxes should be checked off first before we dive into the supplement world, because now I'm going to be talking about protein, and protein is an essential macronutrient. So it's something you eat. Your animal products, your meat, your dairy, your poultry has a lot of protein. It's hard if you're a vegan or a vegetarian. I think beans, soy, there's some nuts that have protein, but it's a little more difficult for vegetarians and vegans. So that's why a supplement protein would be beneficial. So let's talk about the amount of protein you need. So there's a general rule for optimal amount, because there's amount just to get by, and there's amount that's going to be even more beneficial. So about 0.8 grams of protein per body weight. So I am 130 pounds, so 0.8 of my body weight is 104 grams of protein. And that's kind of hard to achieve. If you just think about 6 ounces of chicken, 6 ounces of chicken is about, I think, 45 grams of protein. And 6 ounces is a good serving. So I would have to have at least 2 servings of 6 ounces of chicken, and then something else to give me some more protein. So sometimes that's hard in the American diet. Sometimes it's hard when you're eating out, when you're eating to go. When we're always eating a bunch of carbs that are filling us up. So that's why a supplement protein would come in handy. I personally drink my protein shakes every morning, which is 30 grams of protein. Sometimes if I'm really lacking protein, I will eat a protein bar. So I'm all about the supplements, but you should get it from Whole Foods. It's just comes with more nutrients. When you're just getting the protein, you're only getting the protein by itself. But when you're eating a whole food chicken let's say you get the protein plus the micronutrients that all kind of work together in our body. Okay, so creatine. Creatine is the most researched and studied supplement. It has a tons of evidence to back up its claims. So creatine is also found in our diet. Creatine is found in our animal products. So again, vegetarians and vegans, you should definitely consider supplementing with a creatine supplement. So the benefits of creatine can be from enhancing performance. It can be help for building muscle, increasing energy, even for brain health. There's a bunch of studies linking creatine to all of these things that I just listed. So what is the recommended dosage for that? I've seen different people saying 2 grams of supplement to 5 grams. So I'm going to say anywhere between 2 to 5 grams of creatine per day. Okay, so pre-workout. I know there's like so many different pre-workouts and it could be intimidating, like, well, which one should I get? But honestly, guys, just some coffee, just drink some caffeine. That is the main ingredient in the pre-workout that gives you that energy, that wakefulness. That and good sleep, of course. So, but a cup of coffee is, caffeine is a stimulant. It's a drug. It's a socially accepted drug. And the thing about caffeine is people have different effects. Some people can drink a bunch of coffee and they can feel fine. Some people have a cup of coffee and they feel like they want to throw up. So caffeine does affect people differently depending on your own body. Also, we tend to build a tolerance to caffeine very quickly. So don't be that person that's, putting so much pre-workout because it doesn't do what it should be doing. It's because you built a tolerance to the caffeine. So just phase out of it. Don't drink the caffeine and kind of phase in and out of taking your pre-workout. This is the ingredient in your pre-workout that makes you feel jittery. You can feel it in your face, you can feel it in your fingers. That's because of beta-alanine. But there are studies to support the claims of reduced fatigue, increased energy, and it can even increase your capacity to work out. So beta-alanine is an ingredient you also should see in your pre-workout. There are other ingredients in pre-workouts like creatine can be in there, BCAAs, L-citrulline, alpha-GPC, theanine. There's different ingredients in your pre-workout. The studies are not as strong as beta-alanine, caffeine, and creatine. So those 3 ingredients in your pre-workout are going to be the most effective, or just drink some coffee and have a good night of sleep. Okay, CBD. CBD is the second most prevalent ingredient inside of marijuana. So there is actually a relationship between THC and CBD, where the more THC in the marijuana, the less CBD, and vice versa. So you can get CBD extracted and just take it by itself. CBD is responsible for the calming effect, and it is proven to decrease anxiety and help with insomnia. So if you're having a hard time sleeping, just taking some CBD is proven to work for that. Last supplement I will be talking about that is proven to be effective according to research is a multivitamin. A lot of us are not getting the adequate amount of micronutrients just because our diet lacks plant-based products. We don't eat leafy greens, we're not eating our vegetables, we're not eating our fruit. So just a good old multivitamin can be very beneficial if we're not getting it through our regular diet. Vitamin D is huge. That is probably the #1 deficiency in your average person. We are just not going outside enough. Especially during the pandemic, we're inside a lot. So taking a vitamin D 500 IUs. I'm sorry, 5,000 IUs a day. It's a great supplement to be taking. Some research consider the vitamin D to be a hormone. It has a bunch of immune boosting effects. So take a vitamin D, especially if you're not going outside enough. Other multivitamins. So a multivitamin with vitamin B's, all the B complex is a good one to be taking because we're not getting that through our regular diet. Vitamin C, zinc, all of those minerals and vitamins are great to be supplementing us if we're just not getting adequate amount of whole foods in our diet. Okay guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Please take the time to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching my video.